Hey guys, it's 6:30 a.m. in the morning and I'm off to shoot a music video. Let's go. Just got to the location of the shoot. About to go set things up and start. Dogs are barking, they don't like us. But we gotta do what we got to do. So guys, this is our director for the shoots, Mr. Chuka.
Hi.
How's it going? How's it going so far?
Thank God.
Ready to create magic?
I hope so. Oh, guy, see, I'm behind the camera, not in front.
I interrupt this vlog to bring it to the end of the vlog. You may be wondering why it's ending now. Well, let's just say we ran into some setbacks. Setbacks that prevented me from vlogging and made me to enter a more serious mood. Not to worry, the music video shoot was a success at the end of it all. But let's talk about the setbacks for a moment. We had camera gear issues. First, let me give you some context on the gear we planned on using and why we planned on using them. Camera. We plan on using the Sony a7R III mainly because of its low light performance, its ability to shoot on cropped 4K, and also its ability to shoot 120 frames per second in 1080p, which will enable us to get a buttery smooth slow motion. Gimbal, if you don't know what a gimbal is a device that enables you to get very nice, smooth, stable shots. And we plan on using the Ronin SC as our gimbal, mainly due to its lighter weight when compared to its older brother, which is the Ronin S. And also because the Ronin SC was built mainly for mirrorless cameras and we were going to shoot with the Sony a7R III, which is a mirrorless camera. Lens, we plan on using the Sony 24-70mm G Master lens due to the fact that it has a constant f2.8 aperture and it's a zoom lens, it ranges from 24 to 70, which is going to allow us to easily go from wide angle to telephoto when we need to. Instead of having several prime lenses and having to change and rebalance the camera on the gimbal every single time. That for me just slows down the whole process, takes more time and energy. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we've talked about the gear that we planned on using. Now let's talk about the problem. The lens was the problem. On the day of the shoot, at the shoot location, the rental company supplied us with the Canon version of the 24-70mm lens instead of the Sony version. And while that might not seem like a problem at first sight, it is a problem. To adapt a Canon lens to a Sony camera, you need a Metabones adapter, which the rental company also supplied us with. The problem is the Metabones adapter along with the Canon lens creates a longer and heavier setup which the Ronin SC can't handle. The Ronin SC has a limit to the weight it can handle. So I tried balancing it several times and it just wouldn't balance. At this point I'm already thinking of alternatives, but first things first, I decided to call the rental company to know what's up. I called, I explained the situation to them and they told me that they don't have the Sony version of the lens. In my mind, I'm like, this is something you should have told me earlier, but okay. I then asked them which Sony lenses they have. They were like, they don't have any Sony lenses. I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, okay, which other lenses do you have? They're like, the other Canon lenses they have are still very large, but that they have two smaller Canon lenses. One 50mm and one 85mm. Two problems with those lenses. Problem number one, those lenses are telephoto zoomed in lenses. It's going to be very difficult to get wide shots with those lenses. And for this shoot, we definitely were going to need some wide shots. Problem number two, they're manual focus lenses, which means we have to manually pull focus ourselves. Either we get a focus puller which would attract more cost, budget is already kind of tight, or the camera operator, which in this case is me, would have to be pulling focus while operating the camera and the gimbal. That's a very uncomfortable situation. Imagine holding this gimbal and then you have your camera on top here and then you're controlling the gimbal, trying to get all the nice cool shots, and at the same time your hand is over here and then you have to like be manually focusing on the focus ring. That's just very difficult and cumbersome. I don't know if that's possible, but that's not going to work. And I didn't get the Ronin SC with the follow focus bundle. I got the standard bundle. So I got off the phone with the rental company. At this point in my head, I'm like, I have two alternatives. First alternative is to shoot handheld with the Sony A7R III and the 24-70mm Canon lens. I personally wouldn't have a problem with that because I'm quite good at getting cool, stable, nice shots while shooting handheld. I shoot handheld like 90% of the time, so it shouldn't be a problem. So I took the camera off the gimbal and I was dialing in all my personal settings such as the resolution, the picture profile, etc. Only for me to realize that the lens wouldn't autofocus. In the Sony menu, the option to choose the type of focus you want was locked on manual. And the camera was saying that I can't autofocus with this lens, that I should change the knob on the lens from MF, which stands for manual focus, to AF, which stands for autofocus. I tried that, but no, it still wouldn't agree to autofocus. What is happening? I love good autofocus. I'm still not sure why, but I think it's because of the MetaBones adapter that the rental company supplied us with. It wasn't the popular MC11 MetaBones adapter. I don't even know what MetaBones adapter that was because there was no specification on it. All that was written on it was MetaBones and some random serial number and stuff that nobody cares about. At this point, I'm like, Chuka, you're not going to let anything get in the way of creating today. It's time to go back to basics. Time to go back to what you're used to. And that is my Canon M50 with the 15-45mm lens, all balanced properly and well, safely on the Ronin SC. There's a saying that the best camera is not the most expensive camera, that the best camera is the camera that you are used to, the camera that you are an expert with. I couldn't agree more with that saying. So correct. So I used that setup to shoot the video and I didn't encounter any setbacks all through the shoot. The shoot was a success. Thank God for that. So why am I telling you guys all this? I'm telling you guys all this so that you know that you're going to encounter all sorts of setbacks or challenges while in production sets. And it's normal, it's almost inevitable. When you encounter them, just relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Shouting, complaining, worrying, and so on will not solve your problems. They will only make them worse. You need to learn how to improvise because you need to get the job done, and if you don't improvise in that kind of situation, you can't get the job done. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. If you like this video, please like, kindly subscribe, share this video to someone that may be interested in this kind of content. If you have any questions, feedback, suggestions, complaints, anything at all, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to respond to you. If you've ever experienced anything similar to what I experienced during my music video shoot, please also leave them in the comment section down below. I would like to hear your experiences. And as usual, we'll meet again next week for another tutorial or vlog that was shot by, you know, Chuka. Let's go! There's a saying that the best camera is not the most expensive camera. Guy, beds now. This bed is like 11 a.m. You're still... What noise do beds make? I don't know. It's okay. We've woken up. Leave us. Let me record this. Shouting, complaining. Jesus. Where are my power fans in the house? Who killed Ghost? It's still hard to believe that Ghost, James St. Patrick, is dead. So sad. Power is like my best series ever, and to see it come to an end on Sunday, that's 2 days from now, finale. So sad. I wonder what I'll be watching when Power is over. I won't be watching anything basically, because Power is the only thing I watch. Oh well. I love this song. Oi, oi. Let's go!